getting out there, we're getting excited. Feel like we've been building consistently throughout the days of camp, so seen some good things from some younger guys, so very excited.
Got a lot of younger guys. Just who's sort of jumping out, standing out early on?
Definitely want to give a shout out to some of our younger DBs, Jalen Crawford, J.C. Hart stepping up, Kaden Lee stepping up, and some guys on offense as far as Malcolm Simmons, Perry Thompson, Cam Coleman, Bryce Kane, those guys, all the younger guys. I feel like, guys in our class, the guys that were recruited out of this last class are going to be put in positions to help us this year, and they're doing a good job living to that way.
Have you been a freshman yourself?
Yeah.
How hard is it?
Yeah, it's really hard. It's the first time really away from home. So guys are getting exposed to a lot of freedom. So they're battling a lot of things, a lot of free time, and basically how to become a pro. So they're dealing with that. But we got some good vets around, good senior class. Teaching them, good guys in their rooms, leading them around, and I feel like they've been handling their business very well.
When you get on the field and you're a freshman, yes, sir. You're a high school star. Is it kind of an awakening the first time?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. So definitely, like I said, they're taking it very well because you go from being that guy to being on the field with guys, people that were on their teams and they're all that guy. So they're doing a good job of translating in there, and some of them are sticking out and being able to translate their talents on the field up here on this level. So it's a good thing to see.
Keionte, everyone's raved about the receivers, but how much better do you feel like you guys have gotten going against them each and every day?
Yeah, I definitely think that's one thing we're fortunate to have this year is a receiver room that's just challenging us every day. So it's a good thing to have going in week out because getting the chance to be able to guard those guys and get better and get live reps against those guys is going to be a good thing. Just so when we go down the line and we play receivers, we've been battle tested and stuff like that. So definitely want to compete with those guys every day, and we've been getting after. So it's a good thing.
Keionte, you obviously love having your hands in the recruiting aspect. Just kind of how fun has the last couple of weeks been on that side of the program?
Yeah, it's been very good. I feel like when you dive into the program, and I've been here for a couple of years, I feel like it all translates. When that side is doing good on things, you kind of feel like this is like an even line. So Coach Reeves has been doing a good job on that side. Coach has been recruiting really good, and I feel like people are starting to buy in, and the message is just aligning. So now it's just up to the team on that focus to stand in that and live in that moment and just help that. So that's what we're doing.
You got a couple more coming?
Oh yeah.
Not done yet. After a spring and summer understanding, learning the defense with Coach Durkin, how do you feel about it? How do you feel it's coming along, and what can this defense do?
Yeah, I feel like this defense can be one of the top defenses in the SEC. Honestly, I just feel like it's up to us as players to buy into the system, to the scheme, and I feel like that's something we're working out through camp. Just being in the right leverages, being in the right parts of the field and stuff like that, and then just allowing the defense to do what it does, but just implement our talents into the defense. So that's something we're trying to do right now and emphasize in camp, which is everybody just slowing down and really taking their time to learn the defense, so we can have it mastered by early on in the season. That way we're not having to try to learn things early in the season. That way coaches it gets to a point coaches just sitting back and the players are being able to kind of knowing what's going on. So that's where we're at right now, just trying to master the defense and implement our talents into it.
How different is Coach Durkin?
Oh man, I just think Coach Durkin, great defensive coordinator. He loves it, and he shows you he loves it. So it's kind of something that it's easy to buy into because he's going to show you he loves it every day. It doesn't change. It's not going to come in there and waver. You don't get the same Durkin every day. So it's something we all we laugh about sometimes. Is just how much and how genuine he is and how much he loves the game. So it encourages us daily. So
He's got a little energy, doesn't he?
Yeah, a lot of energy. Feed off it.
Keionte, what have you seen out of Champ Anthony from when he got here a little over a year ago to now?
Just improvement, and I think like I mentioned him when he first got here, and just talking to him and just mentoring him is being ready for his turn and making sure that he's doing everything he can to learn and to adjust, and now his time has come and his moment is here, and he's been doing a great job of leading also. So not only just performing on the field, but also taking up a leadership role. So it's something great to see for him, and I'm glad that he's standing up to his role and he's doing very good.
You mentioned Jalen Crawford as one of the guys that stepping up. What have you seen specifically?
Just feistiness. I feel like he's come in with his mindset that he wants to play, and that's on his head, and he's been showing that every day, and continuing to get better every day. So we're super proud of Jalen, and he's gonna be a ball player.
You mentioned the depth. Do you think those guys understand that they're next up if there's an injury or guys got to come out, take a breather? I mean, they understand that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something we're trying to implement to the whole team of guys not just wondering who's the ones or the twos, but guys just being understand that we're playing in a heavy physical game, and guys go down all the time, and just make sure everybody's ready, everybody's consistent, and no drop off rule kind of thing. So we're just preaching that daily and making sure our guys are buying into that, and all these guys are ready for their opportunity.
You've been here a few years. What is the biggest difference you see this August as opposed to maybe previous years?
I would just say team chemistry. I feel like we're at a point where our team is gelling very good together. Guys offensively, defensively, guys are bought into what we're trying to do, and you can tell everybody has that same feeling, and we have the opportunity to do something special. So guys are just hungry and holding each other accountable. So it's definitely something that is a light to see. It's definitely a full 180 turn from different Augusts, past August.
Is there motivation in being picked 10th in the SEC preseason?
I mean, we're at a point now we're really not, focusing on any of the lists. We're just at a point now where we know we have an opportunity to do something good, do something great with this program, and turn things around, and that's all we're focused on.
You got to see Champ and Kay last year. They're newly arrived at Auburn. A year later, how have they changed? How have they developed?
Just within time, you see they're getting more, they're understanding the game more. The game's slowing down for them, so you see them, starting to make some vet calls and being able to communicate on the field, and also just being able to, lead like I mentioned, and that's something you see as the time goes on, and something they've been able to acquire.
Sorry if you already asked, but then the next group up, the younger guys, Spoody, JC, Jay Crawford, what have you seen out of them so far?
I just, feistiness, like I said, it's to the point where, everybody's competing, and that was made clear, at the start of the camp, everybody wants to play. No spots right now, so everybody's just going out there and competing and doing a great job at it. So it's something great to see, and something that, I feel like as the time goes on, it'll help us in this.
What's JC Hart doing maybe that he wasn't doing a year ago?
Just, a little bit more loose. JC's a guy that, he just, walking in and he's all quiet. So he's loosened up, he's talking more, and he's understanding more too also. Like, I feel like, you can see him developing and it's adding his skills and the brains he has. He's a very smart guy. He's adding all that together, putting it together, and it's translating on the field.
How about his physical tools? He's long and super fast according to his teammates.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So he's just, like I said, he's trying to mix it all up and gel it all together. He's doing a good job of realizing that once he realizes how big and strong he is and develops the right way, that he can really do and be someone special for his team. So he's standing in that every day, and he's coming along very well.
How's your night?
It's good.
Keionte, for you, how's it been settling in more time at cornerback and playing outside?
Oh, it's been good. I feel like, with the position change, you're kind of, being able to get it in this early in the spring and the fall is going to be a good thing for me, just because I get to, transition all the rules and all the things that, I was implementing myself in my head at star. I have to change all that, to play corner. So just doing that and going through that process of, transitioning everything to a corner standpoint, it's been very interesting, very fun to do. So I'm very excited for it.
Are you still working punt returns?
Yeah, definitely working punt returns.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.